There we go, folks. Welcome to the circus. We're going into battle. The bandits they've got their artillery. We've got the £5,630.83 pence on the bookie's bones for Cheltenham. We're going into battle. That was the Gladiators. A little bit of a new entrance for you there. I'm joined by the Big Bandit. Bonjour, Mr. Big Bandit. Bonjour. Right. Well, we said we'd do one every £500, didn't we?
Yeah.
And 5,630. We've gone over the 5,500 mark. We're averaging 187 a week, 187.69 to be precise, which comes to 9,700 and something, doesn't it?
If we do that all year.
If we do that all year, I mean, the aim is we can get to that nice, clean 10 grand, innit? That'd be nice. You don't think that's possible?
Yeah, but it's not what you put on, it's what you take out.
Yes.
That's what counts.
That's what counts. So we've got a bit of a... We're going to go over a couple of recent bets just to show some of the tabs today. And we've got four new horses. I mean, the Big Bandit might surprise us with something he always does. But 4 horses I'm going to talk about. A couple of them are each ways, which we'll get on to. But, yeah, let's have a look at a couple of recent... I mean, the Big Bandit's been... It's got some of your recent bets on here. Better days ahead, you've started back in for the Mares Chase. I've noticed that. You've even got all Epsom. God, we're gonna have to call ourselves the Epsom Bandit soon. You've put an horse in for the Epsom Bandit, the Epsom Derby.
Yeah, but this is the way I do it. I think that's in a treble, isn't it?
It's in a treble, yeah.
Well, the way I do my treble is like if it's the Gold Cup, I've only one race left after I follows on the race harder, so I've only one race left, so I have to look elsewhere for the third horse.
Right. Now, I'll tell you something we've done this year. We did it purposefully, but I think we're going to have to do it each year now because they've got rid of like the turners and the cross country what tend to appear quite early on. We already started adding the Grand National in because we're going to the National this year for the first time ever, although it's 15 minutes down the road. So we wanted to have a sweat on the National. We're back in the first 5 or 6 in the betting on the National, getting it on with everything. But we've also been doing the King George, haven't we? Mixing in a few King George bets. And I think that tactic, when you're betting, doing a book, anti-post, a spread betting book, there's going to be less races to back on this, well, as far out as when we start back in April, isn't the next year, if the turners ain't there and the cross country's not there. So, yeah, we've been hammering the National, haven't we?
Yeah, we've been hammering the National this time.
I'm just looking at some of your recent bets. Bet number 667 you're on. That's just on your tab. But yeah, a lot of the National, as you can see there. Yeah, I heard on I don't know who I was listening to. I was listening to some sort of show. I'll tell you what, I'll get this horse up as well, because I don't even know whose horse it is. I heard someone talking about Talk to the Man for the Champion Bumper, currently at 20-1. So recently, it's a Nichols horse. This isn't one of the horses we're going to be calling it today, but I just know in some of the recent bets. It won its only conditions race at Longchamp, even money. Back in, was it November? April last year. This year, sorry. April, 27th of April. So that's been talked about I listen to a lot of these podcasts online, and because I'm the spread bet king, anything I hear, it sort of gets wrote and gets put in. But yeah, that's one to call it, an extra horse. So there's always an extra horse for the Bandit. Talk to the Man, Champion Bumper, heard good things about it. Ran once, won once. Take a punt at 20-1, getting a few bets, especially if it's with the bookie's money. What else do we know, Mr. Big Bandit? What have you been backing? I mean, you're doing the horses we've talked about a lot. You've been backing a lot, haven't you?
I just been disturbed here.
Yeah, they always disturbed you. State Man, Champion Hurdle. I noticed on Willie Mill you're getting 5-1 for State Man. It's 10-3 everywhere else, isn't it?
Yeah, 5-1 on Willie Mill.
There's a bit of a tip from the Bandit for you. Always look when you're doing these books. Protectorat's 14s in some places. I mean, we've got it here at 10, so we've lost it. But yeah, there's some quite big dispatches, isn't there?
Yeah.
I know that's not 40. That's a typo on our part. That. Yeah, well, we did that. We were doing these boosts. I mean, we did drill them down because we realised they weren't actually giving you a boost, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, it's just having the time. time to shop around really. We weren't putting that many bets on. We've not really.
Oh, sometimes you
shop around, you know.
Yeah, I'm just looking at one of your recent big. Just looking at for like a big number here. You've done a £1 treble here. No, it's a fourfold. That's another type on that. But you got a £1 fourfold. You've got Romeo Coolio Albert Bartlett. I'm not sure if it'll go to the Bartlett myself. Oh no, it's not. It's the wrong bet. You've got Supreme Jasmine DeVore. You've got Jade Viguzi Mares Hurdle. You've got Talk to the Man, and you've got Teupu. £1 for £5,000. I mean, we do try and stick to doubles, though, don't we? That's the tactic. What's worked, hasn't it? Every so often you throw a wild card in, but mainly doubles, innit?
Mainly doubles. This year, the races I can have a bet in, because they're not ongoing yet. I've got a couple of trebles in those as well, because the reason is the free bets on Sky have to be put on a treble.
Yeah.
Well, it's forced me hand that way, but it could be a good tactic if we get a couple of that, because you're getting big odds on those.
What I've done here, I mean, we're just on your tab at the minute. I'm just trying to show everyone what we do. So I've filtered to the Champion Chase, and you can see, folks, we're backing 4 or 5 horses in every race with the bookies' money. We've got John Bonds for the Champion Chase. We've got Gaelic Warriors. We've got Energamine. As you can see, we've got Marine National. We've got we just that's what spread betting is, especially if you can do it with someone else's money. So yeah, you've got a heck of a lot on the Champion Chase. You've got a couple of hundred bets there. Then what other race do you want me to filter to? Is there any other race in particular where you've got a lot going on? Ryanair?
You just have to hold on a second.
Ryanair, I'm just looking at Ryanair. I mean,
Ryanair, yeah, I've got a few in that.
I'll tell you what, I'll skip to. I have got one horse for today, but you can see Ryanair, we've done a lot. Banbridge, Ginny's Desk to protect her at. Now, we don't always just pick the first 5 in the betting, because in this race, we've got a lot more, as you can see. This is just on one of the tabs, on that's a protector at Ginny's Desk to Banbridge. We don't think John Bon and Gaelic Warrior are going to go for this race, do we?
No.
So you've got to be astute about it. When you do a book, yes, you've got a spread bet, but you've always got to pick 1 or 2 horses to have a little bit more on. If you've got £100 of the bookie's money and you're picking 4 or 5 horses, have 60 quid on one, and then the other 4 have bits on, and that's what we try and do, don't we? That the horse we really like, we've got a bit more on.
Obviously, the horse you like, you have to hammer that horse.
Yeah. So first one of the this episode. So we're talking about the Ryanair, and like I said, we're hammering. As you can see, there are 4 or 5 horses. All got the reasons. Banbridge, if the ground's not wet, we like it, but it could be wet, so we've got other horses in Protectorate, what's proven from last year, Ginny's Destiny. But there's a new horse in. This isn't a get on it horse, but there's an each way shout for the Ryanair. I'm going to start mixing this in. It's 33 to 1 at the minute. Hgranca De Thaix, French horse, trained by Barry Connell. Heard Barry talking about it on, I think it was Ginger Joe's show that I was listening to. I always like to look for the odd 1 or 2 each way horses in these races, and yeah, like what I heard, like what I can see on the form. Yeah, so there's a new each way horse for you. You ever know anything about it, Mr. Big Bandit, or are you out the loop?
No, I haven't heard of that horse. Not heard anything about it.
They're landing in your WhatsApp anytime soon on some bets. Yeah. Right, let's filter actually to the Mares Hurdle. Let's have a little look at the Mares Hurdle, because this is a race that we have actually got quite an even spread on this race. Mares Hurdle, recently you've been hammering Golden Ace, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had a bit on Golden Ace.
That's since I told you about it from last year.
Yeah.
Because the Golden Ace was ahead of Jade Deguzi in the Mares Novice, wasn't it, last year?
Yeah, it was.
Obviously it was handicapped with the weights, wasn't it? But so yeah, as you can see, Jade Deguzi, Cargeese, you know, there's a good spread there. I think, in fact, I've hammered that more than you have. Mares Hurdle, I know I've really hammered it. Yeah, I've got a heck of a lot more bets on it than you, that. But yeah, similar horses. One horse we put up last time as an each way shout was Birdie or Bust, and I think we've probably got 3, haven't we? We've been hammering Jade Deguzi, Cargeese, well 4, well 5, like Lossiemouth, Golden Ace, but yeah, so there's 5 we've really hammered. I have got another horse. Birdie or Bust was the each way shout last time that we'll be mixing in. Another horse that we like the price of Well, there's two I'm going to give here actually for the Mares Hurdle. Let It Rain is the one that we've put quite a bit on, haven't we? And this, I heard this on someone's show. I can't remember whose show it was. It might have been Let's Talk Racing. I think it was actually. Let It Rain, Dan Skelton trained horse. November and December last year, won both races. Can't say much more than that, really, can you? I mean, definitely worth a punt. And then the each way shout for the Mares Hurdle is Conti. Now, where did I hear this? Someone was talking about this horse. Well, this was just some show. I can't remember what show it was. Anyway, they were talking about Conti, and I just, you write them down, you make a note. Currently, I think it's 33. It's 16 to 1. I think it's 16 to 1. 16 to 1. So it's an each way shape, Mares Hurdle. I'm going to start putting it in a few spread bets. Beat Kyrgyz last year in yielding. Form was then overturned by Kyrgyz in soft going. But yeah, good form beating Kyrgyz because Kyrgyz is well thought of, isn't it?
Yeah, What do you think about it?
So I think 16 to 1 as an each way shape Mares Hurdle. Get on it. Get on. Anything else in particular, Mr. Big Bandit, you want to talk about?
No, I've just been back in the same old horses lately.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is this time of year, innit? We're going through the motions. We're
just waiting for the handicaps to come out really.
One thing to watch for, and the bookies are buggers at this, and this is where the more you're in the loop in this racing game. I listened to Smoking Steve the other day, and he mentioned some of the bookies have still got Facile Vega. Horse has passed away in the betting. And I just happened to message him because I've put this horse in a few bets, as you can see here. It's in the betting, and when you're doing spread betting, you just put things in that you like last year. Now, Smoking Steve loved Hgranca De Thaix last year. Thought it was going to go chasing, it didn't. And I just commented on him, didn't hear you talking about Alka for the Mares Chase as the love affair ended. And Steve said, I'm sure injury was noted as career ending. Anyway, Googles it, trainer sort of says, injuries career ending. Now, on a couple of the sites, I've been able to cash out my bets and put a new bet on. But obviously, I have not put a lot on it, luckily. A couple of quid, as you can see. But you've got to watch these bookies. They'll have things in the betting what are passed away, injured, and all sorts, won't they,
Well,
That's why we're going to war, innit? That's why we're going to war.
The bookies have no scruples. Oh, I'm back to on our Saturday, and it comes second. But I think they're going to ban the jockey. What come first?
Right.
I've not been. Now they're going to reverse the place to first. So where I've come second, I've won, but the bet's been paid out.
Right.
I'm just trying to think of the name of the horse. Well, Manxman it was. Out there, and but it's only going to be sorted today, so I'll have to see if they reimburse me or not. I doubt it.
No, you got to keep your eyes on these buggers.
You don't have winners for nothing, do you?
There's none. This gambling responsible is a load of baloney. There's none of this gambling responsible. They don't want you to. As soon as you do, you take the offers off you. That's why the bandit's here. I'll tell you to bet responsible. Spread bet with a book. Proven for the last 6 years. Anti-post spread betting, especially with the bookies' money. It can still be done. We've been banned from a few, but we're still got a fair few still going. And little tactics, these little boil spots that we tell you about. Get it to 3 to 1, 5 selections. Can't be any worse odds than 5 to 1 on. But we know we put an even money football team or rugby team in, 3 or 4 tennis players, and it pays its way, doesn't it? You lose 3, then you win 1, so your money stays roughly the same, the kit that you put in.
Just at present, though, I don't think the tennis is a good idea because they're like out of season and some of the results what's going in are diabolical.
Well, this is what happens, isn't it? But
it's not going in, so I'm leaving my tennis alone.
But that's what we do in general. I mean, you can pick 3 darts players, anything what's 4 to 1 on, 5 to 1 on, but you've got to put in an even money thing to get it to 3 to 1. And it's normally a good football away team. But that, I mean, this is... My boil struggled a little bit. I've had to top up a bit. But with the Big Bandits boil, with a foot to quid in from Cheltenham last year, you've got... I'll tell you how many bets you've got. Off your boil, Big Bandits not got a boil. This is boil sport if you're just tuning in. The Big Bandits boil, you have got... Wow. You have got... It tells you on somewhere. £628 in free bets off your Boyle Sport. 628, that's what you've got. And there were £30 we left in from last Cheltenham, wasn't there? How much you got in there now, Mr. Big Bandit?
Just short of it's gone down a bit, just short of 300.
I think you was up to the dizzy outs of 340, weren't you?
That's above that.
So this daily £5 bet he's doing, he's had a spell where he's won 3 out of every day. He's won 3 out of 5, and the money's going up and up. It's only 3 to 1 he's getting it to, so put a 5 on, you win 20. But if one selection lets you down, you get a free bet. Every 5 bets you get a free bet as well for £5. So it's a constant. Well, it's a system that's worked for us, hasn't it?
Definitely.
So the bandit will tell you how to bet responsibly. I'm the bet responsible man. Don't listen to the bookies. They don't want you to bet responsibly. Why would they? I don't expect them to. They're a business. I don't want them. They're a business. I want some punters losing so I can win. But that's where we're up to with that. Now the last thing of the show, I've had a premonition. I woke up one day and thought Corbetts Cross is going to win the Grand National. What do you think about that?
You're a dreamer.
I'm a dreamer. I've got a vision of the JP colours. The green and gold coming across. I mean, the form stands up. Winning a 3 mile 6. Was it 3 mile 6? It was.
You're a beat out of about 10 horses in National.
Well, yes, but I think this Corbetts Cross, I've got a feeling it might skip Cheltenham.
I hope so. I've got in a few bets, God.
I've got a feeling it could skip Cheltenham. But if you look at, I was looking at Iron Maximus, that won the Browns. Oh no, it didn't win the Browns. It came 4th in the Browns, then it won the Grand National. Now Corbetts Cross, it's won a 3 mile 6. The National Hunt's a bit further than the Browns, isn't it? So it's won a further race at Cheltenham on heavy going. 3 mile 6 on heavy going. This is the man. This is the man for the National, folks. Get on it, 25 to 1. Remember, as always, spread bet responsibly with the bookies money and get on it with the Cheltenham Bandit.
Is that it?
You're still on, I can't pause it for some reason. There we go. It is now.